Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to come back here every year when the schedule comes out. I always look to see when we play the Canucks. So exciting to be here. Obviously, looking forward to tonight. Had a great weekend with the Twins a few weeks ago, so it was a lot of fun, and just looking forward to being with them again tonight and celebrating a little bit more.
Your reaction to going into the ball?
Yeah, listen, it's a great honor. I think really excited about it. It was nice to see that the work that I put in here for 8 years is going to get recognized, and I am very grateful to be able to go up there with those guys.
I want to ask, obviously, it's kind of been a tour here for you almost. You had
Yeah.
in the Hall of Fame, your peers. What's it been like, kind of going reliving, each step of your journey here since you go?
It's been nice. It's been nice. When I first retired, I kind of wanted to just like step away and not really talk about anything. But now that it's been over 3 years, and just reliving a lot of those memories and going through the steps and the process of ever since I was a kid all the way up to my last game. It's been nice. It's been fun, and talking about those things with friends and family and people that I've worked with. It's been a great month, to be honest with you.
Lou, what can you tell us about conversations with the Canucks leading to the announcement yesterday?
Not much. I mean, they called me. Jim called me and gave me the news. So there wasn't much as far as conversation is concerned. But obviously, I mean, I was excited and happy to hear his voice, and looking forward to next year. When the schedule comes out, I'll circle it right away.
There's been a lot of talk in this market about Ring of Honor versus having your jersey retired. Does it matter to you one way or the other?
Well, listen, I mean, that's not up to me to decide, right? But either way, it's a tremendous honor, and I'm very grateful to be honored anyway. So I was happy when I got the call yesterday, and I'm looking forward to next season.
When you first got here, from a media standpoint, you were pretty serious in front of the cameras all the time, and then it kind of evolved into this sense of humor and your personality coming out. Can you kind of go through that and maybe how that evolved for you? And I think it changed people's ideas.
Yeah, I mean, mostly it was Twitter, but I wasn't. When I got here, it was the first time I was in the Canadian market, obviously, and after the first year, when you started to hit a few bumps in the road, and I started having trouble dealing with certain things, I would say, and I internalized most of it, and it affected me in a personal matter, and sometimes I didn't deal with it the right way, I found, and as I got a little bit mature and went through the ups and downs of a career, really, I started to learn a few things and not take things as serious as I should have sometimes, and I wasn't joking. Really, when the Twitter came along, it really helped me. Once I started kind of making fun of myself, it kind of made things a lot easier on myself to accept that things are going to happen, and you can't just dwell on them the whole time.
Do you think that helped your performance in any way at all?
It helped in a lot of ways, more than just my performance. I think just my life in general. I think I became better for it. The way I approached certain situations, maybe more difficult situations that I'd have trouble with in the past, and I was able to handle them better and move past things a little bit easier. It's the old saying, you live and you learn, right? And for me, that's kind of what happened.
Do you have a zinger ready for today after all this? Did you come up with something?
I've had a few, but I'm going to keep them myself.
Roberto, what does it mean to go into the Hall of Fame with the Steam Twins? You guys were able to accomplish a lot here with this organization in Vancouver.
Yeah.
What's it been like the last few months? Like maybe, I don't know if you guys spent a lot of time together in the offseason, but I'm sure a lot of time lately you kind of see each other.
Well, I mean, obviously they're here and I'm in Florida, so we don't really see each other. But after the news came out that we were going in, we were in contact, mostly through text. But it's been honestly, it's been a great couple months, especially that weekend in Toronto with them, and the Legends game. With all the guys there, with Kevin and Hammer was there, Corey Schneider, all those guys showing up for the game was amazing, to be honest with you. It was probably, I don't know if you guys saw my goals. Did you guys see that? Yeah, it was an amazing weekend all around. But even the Legends game, I think, and I was talking to Kevin, before and after the game. Actually after the game, because he was sitting next to me in the locker room, and he loved it. Just being out with the guys, and brought back so many memories of when we were here, and we see each other every day. So that was fantastic.
Are you ready for the lose tonight with the fans?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's always fun to be in a not only here but any Canadian market. They get pretty loud, but obviously it's a special place for me here.
Lou, Florida is obviously your family home.
Yeah.
But you played the biggest games of your career here.
Yeah.
To be honored in this building where Canada won gold, obviously Game 7 of both the Chicago series and the Boston series
Yeah.
in 2011. What does that mean to you? What are the emotions going through your mind as you think about being honored in this building?
Well, there'll be a lot. I think a lot of emotions. The best moments of my career was when I was here. Obviously, when I played for Team Canada, I was with the Canucks, but it was also in Vancouver. So those playoff runs, I mean, those were the best moments of my career. So to be able to kind of relive them a little bit here in the next little while and take it in and thank the fans for everything, I think it's a nice way to to cap it all off.
When Kevin was here a few weeks ago, you talked a lot about those teams and about sort of the internal competition that drove you guys to be as
Yeah.
good as you were. When you look back on that now with the benefit of hindsight, how special was that group that you guys had here together for those years?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And sometimes, when you're in it, you don't kind of realize it. But, now you move on, you play for other teams, teams change. And, now that you look back, it's like you realize, how special the group was. And it was a unique group, right? We had different types of personalities in the locker room. And I think that's what made us so good, right? Some guys were more serious. Some guys were, a bit funnier. Some guys were looser. Some guys, it was a great mix to have. And it just kept the room in a good spot, most of the time.
Kevin also, when he was here, said that until you got the Strongbow account, he'd never heard you say something funny in any context.
Yeah, that's because I never talked to them. So.